Alright, so the lesson 5 practice. Here's your little video. So find the product of each number and 1/100th. So we multiply by 1 over 100. Well, that's the same as dividing by 100. So 122.1 divided by 100. So we move the decimal 2 spots to the left, and so that's 1.221. And that's it. That's all we do. So this would be divide by 100. So 0.118. Divide by 100. so 13.501. We need that 0 because it's not at the end, it's in between the numbers. Divide by 100. So fill that space with a 0, and it's 0.01704. And we're good. Now, what happens to the decimal point of the original number when you multiply it by 1 over 100? Well, what did we do up here on question 1? It moves left 2 spaces. Why? It's the same as dividing by 100 it's getting smaller. Okay, for question 2, it does say select all that apply, so that means we're probably going to have more than one answer. Okay, so it wants us to choose the answers that are the same as this. Well, so I'm going to start with the 0.06. Well, I can rewrite that as 6 times 0.01. Because, well, 6 times 1 is 6, and so that's 0.06. I can rewrite that as, when we read this correctly, that's 6/100ths. So erase. Six times 1 over 100. Okay, so that's 2 different ways to write that. And so 154 would be 154 times, well, 0.001, because there's 3 decimal places. Well, that would be 154. 3 decimal places would be tenths, hundredths, thousandths, so 1 over 1,000. So we are looking for questions that are answer choices that have these. Well, choice A has 1 over 154 times 1 over 1,000 and 6 times 1 over 100. So A works. choice C says 0.1, but we need 0.01. So C does not work. Well, the next thing is, we don't see 0.01 at all. And none of the others appear to work. Well, then let's take the next step. We can rewrite this part here as 6 times 154 times 1 over 100 times 1 over 1,000. Well, 6 times 154 stays the same. 100 times 1,000, well, that's 1, 2, 3 zeros, 4, 5 zeros, so that's 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. So that's 1 over 100,000. Well, that's that choice. And then, when we work it out, changing this to a decimal, that's moved the decimal place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. And so that's 0.1234 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So this works. Because we have 6 times 154 times 0.00001. Well, 6 times 154, well, 154 times 6, that's 24, carry 2, 32, carry 3, 6 times 3, 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 924. Then, divide by 100,000, because using this one, we move the decimal place 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 00924, 00924, and so that works. So A, B, D, E are our answer choices. That's hard to say. Okay, now for question 3. Now I'm not going to do all of these because that'll take forever, and I don't want this video to be super long. Okay, so it says calculate the value of each expression. So we're just going to find out what each one equals. So this is 1 times 0.01 times 2 times 0.01. Well, that's 1 times 1 over 100 times 2 times 1 over 100. And now I can rewrite that as 1 times 2 times 1 over 100 times 1 over 100. Well, 1 times 2 is just 2. 100 times 100, well, that's 4 zeros. 2, 3, 4. So that's 10,000. So I move the decimal place 1, 2, 3, 4 spots to the left. And so my answer is 0.0002. Now, we can skip this first step if we want, and we can go straight to 3 times 1 over 10 times 2 times 1 over 10. And then that's 3 times 2 times 1 over 10 times 1 over 10. Three times 2 is 6. 1 over 10 times 1 over 10 is 1 over 100. And so I move the decimal place 2 spots. Fill in the 0. And so my answer is 0.06. Now I'm going to skip down and do D real quick. This would be 9 times 1 over 10. And this would be 11 times 1 over 10, because there's 11 tenths. And so that would be 9 times 11 times 1 over 10 times 1 over 10. That's 99. That's 1 over 100. So we move the decimal 2 spots, and we get 0.99. Okay, for question 4, write 3 numerical expressions that are equivalent to this. Now, on Google Classroom, I only ask you to actually put 1. So when it asks you to write 3, well, here was 1, here was 2. Okay, so 4 times 0.0001 times 5 times 0.001. That's one way. A second way, 4 times 1 over, that's tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10 thousandths. So 1 over 10,000 times 5 times 1 over 1,000. And a third way, 4 times 5 times 1 over 10,000 times 1 over 1,000. 3 different ways. And then we've got add and subtract. Okay. Again, I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to do a couple. So for add, 33.1 plus 1.95. We line up the decimal. We put a placeholder. 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 9 is 10. Carry the 1. Our decimal. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and 3. So 35.05. For 6A, 13.2, it already tells us the order, top, bottom. 13.2, 1.78. Placeholder. We can't take 8 from 0, so we borrow. You were supposed to change colors. This becomes a 1. That becomes a 10. 8 from 10 is 2. I can't take 7 from 1, so I borrow. That becomes a 2. Now that's 11. Seven from 11, and I know a bunch of you just either out loud or in your head just said 7-Eleven, is 4. Put your decimal. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So our answer is 11.42. Okay? So that is your lesson on multiplying decimals.